Wasn't the only mention.
What?
We had another statement from someone else to the same effect.
That I got a kick out of shooting him?
There's no need to worry. The matter's over with. As governor, I'm obliged to report it, that's all.
I don't get it. 1 minute you're telling me I'm in the clear, the next minute you're saying that the department, the parole board, thinks I'm Jack the Ripper. That's the past. That's the other Nora Flynn, not me.
No charges will be laid. If anything, you'll be commended for bravery.
Oh, come on, you know what the parole board's like.
Flynn.
Well, it's true. If anything smells like a security risk, it's goodbye parole.
I'm trying to tell you it won't come out that way.
Look, Mrs. Reynolds, I've got a kid inside me. How am I going to give her a normal life away from this place if they get it wrong? That parole means everything to...
Here, take it easy. Take it easy. Get here, I'll get a chair.
Oh.
Just sit down.
Get
Sister
down.
Hall, I'll look after her. Okay. Come on now, head down. Head down.
Any luck? She's disappeared into thin air.
No one disappears into thin air, not in this place.
What the hell does she think she's doing? Is she helping us or not? Hey, Eddie, you're not going to find her in there.
Keep it down, Screw. Look, you might come out and look at it. It's a real piece of art there. It's the best present I've ever given anybody.
Yeah, well, bugger the garden, no. We're looking for someone, remember?
Haven't you seen her either? Who? Oh, Daphne. No, not a hair.
Hell.
Well, I think we should contact the Arts Centre. Now, they might be interested in it.
Yeah.
What's the big powwow, ladies?
Just discussing the statue, Mr. C.
Yeah, we thought we might give it to you and Mrs. M as a wedding present. That is, if Eddie doesn't mind.
We'll have to start calling her Mrs. C soon, won't we?
Oh, I suppose you will. But I don't think the statue would fit in our flat. It's a nice thought, though.
Mr. C, don't suppose you've seen...
Come on, Eddie, let's go have a game of volleyball or something.
Yeah, good idea.
Seen what, Eddie?
Oh, that statue of hers, Mr. C, is all she ever thinks about.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean.
He nearly boo-booed, didn't she, eh?
Oh, I can't find her anywhere.
Join the club.
Well, what's this? Mara Desmond fan club.
If you're not going to be helpful, Kelly, bugger off.
Yeah, because if I were you, I'd be worried about Lurch. With any luck, she's keeping Ruth Bones, your company at Blackmore right now.
What would you know?
If she comes back here, she's not going to forget whose dirty work copped her that murder rap.
You're not being real funny, Patterson.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying, Kelly.
Oh, let it go, Lexi.
She's not worth it, Lex.
Oh, yeah?
You want to go a couple of rounds?
Yeah, no, that's enough. Now, come on. What's all this about? Hey, now, come here. Come on.
She's got all the answers.
We're just having a discussion about the weather,
Well,
Mr. C.
let's make it a friendly discussion, shall we?
Look! What the hell's she doing up there?
One puff of wind and she'll be over for sure.
What is Graham doing there?
Mr. C, please do something.
I wish you'd take that sedative, Sister
No,
Hall.
I'm not taking any drugs, not while I'm pregnant.
Governor, it's Graham. She's on the roof.
I
don't know, but that's where she is.
Why?
She's going to jump.
Do you know something about this?
We've been trying to find her for hours. She's depressed. Maybe enough to want to jump.
It does look that way.
Why didn't you tell me this before? Have you done anything about it?
No, I thought I'd tell you first.
Pat, call the fire brigade. We've got someone on the roof.
If you send a fire
Tell them
engine
we
through
need
that place,
safety
she'll
nets
jump for
and
sure.
ladders. I'm not taking any chances. And tell them not to use sirens. And hurry. Dennis, would you bring the women in from outside, please?
I'm on my way.
In the meantime, I suggest you tell us all you know about why she's up there in the first place.
Just don't care. They wouldn't care if I was alive or dead.
What the hell does she think she's doing? It's a bloody long way down from there.
Daffy, love, it's Auntie May.
She wouldn't really jump, would she?
Would. 5 to 1 she jumps in the next 5 minutes.
Shut up, you rotten bitch!
Daffy, love, it's Auntie May. Now look, sit tight, they'll get you down in a minute. Daffy, can you hear me?
All right, everybody, inside. Come on, quick.
Oh, fair go, Mr. C. I thought we were supposed to be getting some fresh air.
Now. Come on. Hurry it up.
You're not listening. The fire department's got a couple of nets, and that's all they've got. Our lot are called search and rescue because that's what they do. They rescue people. They're specialists.
All right, do it, but hurry.
I've already done it. I rang them as soon as I heard what was going on.
Mrs. Reynolds, please. Somebody's got to go up now. Let me go up. I can talk her down, I'm sure of
What
it.
makes you think you're such an expert?
Because I've seen her go through these depressions before at Barnhurst. The only people she'll talk to are close friends.
We can't have another prisoner go up there. It's too risky.
The inspector's right. It's out of the question, especially you.
Perhaps if I went up, she knows me well enough by now.
You're missing the point, all of you. She'll panic if she sees a uniform. It's got to be someone she knows she
And
can
what happens if
trust.
something goes wrong? How can we explain sending another prisoner up there instead of a trained officer?
If you don't do something soon, you're going to have to explain another dead body anyway.
I'm beginning to think she's right. Daphne might get scared if she sees a stranger.
How sure can you be that she'll listen to you?
Mrs. Reynolds, if I can't do it, nobody can. At least let me talk to her until Hislop get here.
Yeah, all right. As long as the policewoman can go with her, she can stay out of sight.
Meg, I think it's worth a try.
All right. But you're not to take any risks. Is that clear?
I won't.
All right, let's get on with it.
Help Dennis with the women, will you, Meg? I don't want any more disruptions while this is going on.
Right.
Yeah, but that's me cellmate up there. I just want to make sure that nothing happens to her.
Don't want to miss a sideshow, you mean?
I'm getting a bit tired of you, Patterson.
Come on, you two.
Do you know what
put it
I
down.
like about you, Kelly? Nothing.
You're asking for a smack in the mouth, moron.
That's it, that's it, look.
Here, what's going on?
There's a couple of short tempers now, I hope, that's all.
Well, what do you expect? I'm sick of being stuck inside all day. We all are.
Go on, off with you. Go on.
What's going on here, Mrs. Morris? Nora's gone up to talk to her.
Well, Kelly's right about one thing, you know. It's like a pressure cooker in here.
Keep out of sight, whatever you do.
Call out if you need me.
Well, let's hope I don't. Hi, Daphne. It's all right. It's just me, your old mate Nora.
What are you doing up here?
Oh, I just came to see what you're up to and maybe have that little talk.
Bringing your screws up with you?
No, they're too busy trying to get the cops out of the place. It's me and my shadow. Hey, how about we have that little chat now?
You didn't want to before.
I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to tell you. It's not because I didn't want to.
Now you stay back, Nora. I'm going to jump. I'm not
Okay. Don't do anything stupid, please. Hey, how about I just sit down here, okay? And, we'll have that little talk. Between old friends.
Pat Slattery said all the doors to the roof were unlocked, so Graham must have got the keys from somewhere.
Open house by the sound of it.
I checked with all the officers. The only keys unaccounted for were those stolen from Joan and Joyce.
Jones were recovered at the airport, Inspector?
Oh, yes, some of us do our job.
Then she must have taken them off the body in the rec room. Why didn't your men report
Look,
it?
anyone could have overlooked a fine detail like that.
I wouldn't exactly call one of the women about to jump off the roof
We
a fine
did the job
detail.
the best way we could.
Yes, I think you did.
I'll be out saving one of your prisoners if anyone wants me.
That's Grace for you.
You'd better tell the staff to avoid doing anything to provoke the women. If this is a sign of what's to come, we don't want to encourage it.
Jenkins has just got back from court. I think we ought to keep a close eye on her.
What did she get?
10. Yes, Dennis, you better watch her.
Hartley's lawyer's just arrived. You want to talk to him?
I think it's better if I keep right out of it.
Come on, don't let Grace get at you.